In the vast and varied world of advertising, numbers plays a critical role in shaping consumer perceptions and decisions. Advertisements often throw statistics at us to make a product or service seem more appealing. Among these statistics, the terms mean, median, and average frequently appear, sometimes interchangeably. But they aren't always the same. Understanding these terms and their differences can significantly impact how we interpret data presented to us, helping us making more informed decisions and avoid being manipulated by skewed or misleading statistics. Average is a term that is often used in everyday language to describe the middle or normal value of a set of numbers. In statistics, however, average can refer to a number of different measures of central tendency, including the mean and median. Therefore, it's essential to understand which type of average is being referred to in order to grasp the full picture. Mean, also known as the arithmetic mean, is what most people think of when they hear the word average. It is calculated by adding all the numbers of a data set together and then dividing by the count of those numbers. For example, if we have the numbers 2, 3, and 5, the mean would be 2 plus 3 plus 5 divided by 3, which equals to 3.3. The mean is very useful for understanding the overall distribution of data sets, but it can be heavily influenced by outliers or extremely high or low values. Median is the middle value in a list of numbers sorted from lowest to highest. If there is an even number of observations, the median is the average of the two middle numbers. The median is particularly useful in understanding the center of a dataset because it's not skewed by outliers in the way the mean can be. For instance, if our dataset is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 100, the median would be 3, not significantly influenced by the outlier 100 like the mean would be. Advertisers often choose the type of average that best suits the message they want to convey, sometimes leading to a presentation of data that, while not false, can be misleading. For instance, if a company wants to advertise the effectiveness of a new diet plan, it might use the mean weight loss of participants if the dataset includes a few extreme cases of high weight loss. This would make the diet seem more effective than it might be for the average person. However, if the median weight loss is significantly lower than the mean, it might indicate that most participants lost less weight than the mean suggests. Real estate prices. Real estate listings often highlight the average price of homes in a particular area. However, if a few homes are extremely expensive compared to the rest, they can skew the average price upwards, making the house market seem more expensive than it actually is for the majority of homes. The median price, the middle value in a list of numbers, would provide a more accurate representation of what most people would pay for a home in that area. A specific case highlighting the misleading use of mean over median involves a famous claim made by Airbnb in 2015. Airbnb announced that the average earnings of a host renting out a space on their platform in New York was $5,110 per year. This statistic was meant to suggest that hosting on Airbnb could provide a significant supplementary income to average New Yorkers. However, this average figure did not accurately represent the earnings distribution among hosts. Critics pointed out that the mean earnings were skewed by a small number of hosts who rented out multiple properties or who rented out their properties almost full time, thus earning significantly more than the typical host. For the majority of hosts who only occasionally rented out a room or their entire apartment, the median income, the middle value in the list of all hosts' incomes, was likely much lower than $5,110, offering a more realistic picture of what a typical host might earn. The discrepancy between the mean and median earnings highlighted in this case served as a crucial example of how statistics could be used to paint a more favorable picture of economic opportunities than might actually be in the case for the average participant. It underscored the importance of understanding the difference between mean and median in assessing the value and fairness of gig economy platforms like Airbnb. The key to not being manipulated by these statistics is to understand the context in which they are presented. When an advertisement or report presents an average, question which average is being used and why. If it is the mean, consider whether the outliers could skew the data. If it's the median, think about what this tells you about the distribution of the data. Always look for additional information that can give you a fuller picture of the dataset. To critically evaluate statistical claims, start by asking these following questions. Which average is being used and why might that be? Are there outliers that could significantly affect the mean? Does the median offer a different perspective and is it being disclosed? What is the range of the data and how might that impact interpretation? By applying these questions, consumers can better navigate the sea of statistics in advertisement and beyond, making choices based not on manipulation but on informed understanding. In a world where data is constantly used to influence our thoughts and behaviors, the ability to understand and critically evaluate statistical claims is more important than ever. By recognizing the differences between mean, median, and other averages and understanding the implications of each, we arm ourselves with the knowledge to see beyond numbers. This doesn't just apply to advertisements, but to news reports, social media posts, and even discussions with friends and colleagues. In learning these concepts, we not only stop ourselves from being manipulated, but also become better, more critical thinkers in all aspects of our lives.